We're back? Maybe? I gotta pull up Twitch on my phone to be sure, I guess. He's back! Yo! We got to this dialogue. Everything in my house flickered all at once. Both computer monitors. I'm actually amazed the computer didn't turn off because all the lights on it turned off for a second. Don't know what happened. So, I don't think we're due for a storm. But if somebody was being stupid and just dicked around on the power lines, I don't know. I cannot... Well, my internet's still recovering, so I can't pull up everything. Anyway, hi, we're back.
Are you okay, Chief? Maybe you should rest a little.
That's what happened. Shion gave her headache to my computer.
I'm okay. It's already passed. What is this? A dead end?
Junior, look at this. These letters.
Yeah, they're the same as the ones we saw in that floating landmass. Momo, can you read it?
And the angel answered and said unto the women, Fear not ye, for I know that ye seek Jesus, which was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. That's the only text I can decipher. The rest isn't in my data.
This material. Is it crystal? It feels like some sort of crystalline structure.
Oh wait, dang it, SPL missed the direct reference to Jesus. Game is small. Hang on, give me a second. Let me look at it. Wee. Oh, that's not correct either, is it? Oh, the aspect ratio in this changed. That's what happened. Bear with me. And now if I stretch it, it'll be the right ratio. Bam! Now we look normal again. I'm just gonna make sure my multipliers are right. Okay. With corner soup. all streams here come with a side of soup.
This structure has the same composition as Shion's pendant. I detect this compound throughout the planet.
It's the same as this pendant? In other words, it's definitely not a normal room. But this little room is what Ormus wanted to protect?
This is not a dead end. I detect a large energy source from beyond this room.
But there's nothing resembling a passage.
Just punch it.
What is this?
Just punch it.
Shion?
Someone's calling me. Hey, Shion, are you okay? You've been looking pretty sick ever since we came to this room. No.
Shion.
Chief!
Shion.
Who is that? Why do you appear before me? Tell me, who are you?
Shion.
Abel?
This form is what you have defined me as. If you call this form Abel, then I am Abel.
You're Udu, aren't you?
I am just one of the ways that Udu is perceived.
I want to know, like, the background, the thing that's consistent across Udu is also very similar to how Gygas in Earthbound is portrayed. I want to know. Is there a common theme in Japanese? I don't even know if folklore applies. Like theology? That sounds kind of wrong too. But just why is it the red formless shape?
Udu wants to know.
Know what?
Yeah, mythology applies. That would be the right word.
About the wills that desire a dissipating world. Everything about you. Everything about this world.
I don't know any of that.
I'm keeping an eye on the connection. My phone is kind of acting as canary here. It keeps disconnecting from the Wi-Fi, and so I look to check and see if the stream's still up.
Shion, are you feeling pain right now? Is pain a method to recognize yourself? Why do you all seek pain?
I don't know. I don't know either.
You don't know? I don't know as well. No matter how much you hurt yourselves, no matter how much you hurt others, it won't make you feel better. So why? Shion, why do you exist in this world? What does your heart try to see in the abyss of despair? Where is the real you?
The real me? I'm right here. I don't understand. Where am I?
I want to know. What am I? Who will define me? That's right. I'm alone. Only that song heals me.
That's right. He is the only one who heals me.
Actually, this is a weird exchange.
What I want is...
Shion!
Are you all right, Shion?
yeah. I'm okay.
See through Nephilim.
Nephilim?
Shion, what you seek lies ahead. If you wish to go forward, you must open the door by your own hands.
What?
This room was sealed by the will of a woman who was able to call upon the power of God. She did this to prevent what lies ahead from falling into the hands of mankind. If her consciousness does not awaken, you cannot reach the truth that lies ahead.
A woman? Who?
Someone you know well. In the distant past, she laughed and cried together with you. She is your other half.
My other half?
Now, in order to save this universe, she must awaken.
Sorry, it's one of those things that when you have a hunch, right? So, you do something the first time, you have a hunch, you later see that borne out. Then you do it the second time, and it's just telegraphed right there, like the thing that probably like spurred the hunch to begin with, and it's just like blatantly in your face.
But this will force you to make a painful choice. Her awakening will erode and chisel away your life.
Yeah, and I have a bad habit of like briefly looking away during cutscenes too.
If you were to turn back here, no one would blame you.
But oh boy,
Everyone knows your pain.
you know her very well.
My No one knows anything about me. No one knows how I feel. I was always alone. Even when I called for help, no one listened.
Do the camera pan again. Make it really
The only one who
obvious.
listened was Kevin.
Incorrect.
That's not true, Shion. Everyone listened. Everyone wants to protect you.
You're saying the same thing everyone else is. Then why didn't they save me? They stayed away from me, like I was some kind of a disease. It would have been better to have been denounced or condemned.
Shion, please don't lose sight of yourself. Don't let his words overcome you.
You don't have to worry. I'll open the seal. But it's not for any of you. It's for my own sake, and to take responsibility for what's happened to the universe.
You know, this would be great at jumping off point for a character arc that would take place during Xenosaga 4. Dang.
Chief, wait! Why do you torture yourself like this?
Move, Alan. This doesn't concern you.
Yes, it does. I've always loved... I'm worried about you.
Pansy.
You saw what happened. I summoned the Gnosis. I caused the destruction of the universe and everything.
That doesn't mean you have to take on everything by yourself. I mean, we're all... If we put our heads together, we can find another way.
You're so naive. The situation is already far beyond that. Alan, what power do you have? Can you save me? Can you save my life? You don't have any power at all. If you can't do anything, then just shut up.
Chief.
Xion, that's going too far. He loves you.
Chief, do you miss him that badly? Even with your body broken like that, you still have to see him?
I've made up my mind. Leave me alone.
Xion, are you sure?
Yes. This is that floating landmass. No. It must be some kind of planet. I see. Maybe it's a memory from when this land was alive. This must be Lost Jerusalem.
Papa. Xion is alone. I don't think there's anything to be done here. Anyway, you should recognize this shape. No. That was Xenosaga 2. I don't think there's even a fight here. Maybe one. Yeah, in 2, in 2, the solo section where she's on the ship, she's breaking out. If you take a little bit extra time, she gets busted, and then everybody else scales a little bit to her new level, so the whole party ends up better for relatively little effort. Yeah, this is a little different.
The stones are still new. They look like they were just made.
Dun, dun.
Chaos! I don't understand. Why are you here?
Since you are here, it must mean that you have come for her.
Her? Yes, that's right. Where is she? In this casket? Chaos, who is in this casket? Chaos? Oh, it moves. What? This is... It's Cosmos. No, wait. She's human. She looks just like Cosmos and Telos. Kevin must have used her as the model when he first built them. She's so beautiful. She looks like she's sleeping. What's happening?
All right. It's the Jesus cutscene.
Where am I? Isn't that chaos? That woman beside him is the woman in the casket. What is this feeling? Is it anger? Despair? No. You're sad, aren't you? Cosmos. Are those tears? Why? Why are you crying? I see. You've lost sight of yourself, just like me. You don't know who you are anymore. You don't even know where you stand. And you feel alone. I understand. Let's find out together. All right? Let's try and find out.
1 minute long sepia tone
And
cutscene.
why you are here.
Conclusive
Let's look
evidence.
for the answers together. Cosmos. Xion.
Xion.
Are you all right, Xion?
Chief.
Can you stay?
Cosmos.
Oops. Did not mean to skip that early.
You've awakened, haven't you? Into your real self.
Mary.
There we are.
Mary?
Mary Magdalene, my will. You finally awakened.
Telos.
That is not the vessel in which you are meant to dwell. Surrender and become part of me, Cosmos.
Finally, the line. This is like 2/3 of her lines in Project Cross Zone, which is really funny because in Project Cross Zone, Cosmos and Telos are conjoined partner characters. You cannot separate them. They always fight together. I mean, that game was like 10 years later, at least. Yeah, 2012. Almost 10 years later.
I want to know who you are. How are both you and Cosmos connected to that woman?
She is the partner of the Messiah. My body is Mary's body. Inside of Cosmos sleeps Mary's will. Now that Mary's will has awakened within Cosmos, I will take it inside me and complete my resurrection as the true Mary Magdalene. Cosmos is nothing more than a temporary vessel.
Mary's will? Mary's resurrection? Wait! What will her resurrection bring about? And what is it that Kevin's trying to do?
Do you mean that you don't know? You are the key, Xian. You're the maiden of Mary Magdalene. Mary's resurrection is what he desires. The convergence of dissipating will. The revival of the soul. That is Mary's duty. When Mary fulfills her duty, Zarathustra shall speak! You may very well be the maiden, but interfere and you will regret it. Do you understand? You don't have to be afraid. It's all right. I'm not going to kill you for his sake. Are you all right? Xian.
Cosmos. What are you?
Xian. Right now, I am Mary. And at the same time, I am not Mary. Wasn't it you who said that the heart changes from one moment to the next?
Yes, but Telos is trying to make you a part of her. If that happens, then...
I don't know what will happen. By merging with Telos and becoming the true Mary. I don't know what the fulfillment of that duty will bring. But you dare challenge me, you defective piece of junk? Do you want to be ripped apart like before? Listen, Telos. If your existence will bring harm to my friends in any way, then I will be forced to stop you. How amusing. Try your best to entertain me.
I remember this fight being brutal. Oh, they forced this party comp.
Ether drive.
Don't interfere.
Fallen Eagle 3. I should probably do a boost first, honestly.
Ether Drive!
Small chance of stealing boost? I know she's got some revenge. Yep, there it is. Oh, and she resists fire, of course. Gotta resist fire.
Ether drive.
Why? Why do you and Cosmos have to fight?
Maiden who has lost her past. I will awaken all your memories by my hand. Don't interfere.
I don't know. Honestly, we might just cruise. Somewhere in here, there's a move that's gonna get nasty. But I'm doing way more damage out than I thought I would, so...
You defective piece of junk! Hand over Mary's consciousness now! I'm sorry, but I have no intention of following your orders.
Okay, here we go. I don't know, when I crit for 5,000 damage, I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
I'll put you out of your misery.
Oh, come on!
Sorry. Thank you.
That was just goofy.
Pathetic. Ether drive.
Oh, she's weak to lightning now. I don't actually have that. For any of these people. Dang. Goofy.
This is where you die.
Conceivably, if I pull heat with Ziggy, we might just be fine. Wait. Well, Ziggy probably won't die. I didn't use heat, so that might not matter. She probably did Cosmos anyways. Whoops.
Surrender and become part of me, Cosmos. Telos, you cannot defeat me now. Leave this place.
Wait, did I cross over from one trigger to the next one?
Ether drive!
Just presuming she's gonna go specifically for Cosmos. Actually, you don't get credit for guarding there. I don't know if this works. Yeah, you just gotta take it. That's okay.
Ether drive!
Critical hits now guaranteed. Lads. I'm not complaining.
Ether drive!
This entire time she hasn't used the move where she steps on you. Which is absolutely a move.
Ether drive!
It's like a Bayonetta style move.
Ether drive.
Like she throws them on the ground and then steps on them and shoots them from point blank.
Ether drive!
I think we might just go for damage now. Oh, she did that. She did that before. Never mind. If we've seen it before, then we haven't missed anything. I think on the next turn, we hit her with the finish strike. Oh, wow, I gotta do it like right now.
Ether drive.
It's gotta be Cosmos. It's required. Thematic reasons. Here we go.
This will end it. I'm impressed you could push me this far.
Bam.
I see. So it's not just your appearance that has changed. Fine. But I am afraid that won't be enough to stop me!
Cosmos!
Do not worry, Xion.
That attack will...
You are the one who designed this body, and it will take more than Telos to defeat me. Shut up, you mechanical doll. Disappear from the face of this world!
Cosmos! Step aside! Cosmos!
You neutralized it with one hand? You haven't got the best of me. Hardly. This is far from my true power! Xion, please stand back.
Cosmos.
Be gone! What? I'm sorry, Telos. But this is goodbye.
She's resonating with Telos.
Be careful. We don't know what will happen next.
Cosmos. Cosmos. Are you all right, Cosmos?
Xion. Thank you. There's no need to be concerned. I am fine.
The moment has finally come. Mary Magdalene has awakened. She will lead all consciousness to Zarathustra. All that remains is for her to insert the key. Are you worried? It was not Telos who awoke. But that wasn't part of your script.
Whoops! Pushed the button a little too soon.
No, there's no problem.
See, sometimes you get dialogue and it's like, oh, the important thing was the first line and there's another 3 lines. This is not one of those games, and I apologize every time it happens.
Mary Magdalene and Xion, everything is in our hands.
Whoosh. Yep.
Gnosis phenomena is occurring throughout the star cluster? What the hell's going on?
I don't know. A warning was being sent from Gedalia to all regions until a moment ago. Now I can't make contact with Gedalia.
Can you make contact with other systems?
More than 80% of star systems are already unreachable.
Captain, some kind of code is moving through the UMN at incredible speed. Could this be the cause? Let me see. That's Lemegeton. No, it's similar, but not the same. It's something else.
What? What's going on? Gnosis are... An incredible number of Gnosis are gathering at Mictum.
I see. Thanks. The Elsa just reported in. The Gnosis phenomenon is manifesting throughout the entire star cluster. They've already lost contact with more than 80% of the Federation.
What?
This planet has restored its original function with my awakening.
And that's affecting the Gnosis?
That should be affecting. It's the verb one. You can use the noun form as a verb, but not for this.
Yes, Zarathustra is one of the relics of God. Those who worshipped Mary Magdalene brought it with them from lost Jerusalem. God gave Mary a choice, the power to change the form of this universe. But in order to call upon the final power, a key is needed.
A key?
That pennant you have. He entrusted you with that pennant for this day.
And of course that's from Kevin. Kevin is not God.
Xian, he is waiting for you up ahead. But you are still uncertain. If you meet him as you are now, you may lose sight of yourself.
You know, this is quite similar to Star Wars Episode 5.
Cosmos. I mean, Mary. You were able to recover yourself. What does that feel like? You're right. I'm uncertain. I don't even know where I stand. But that's exactly why I want to see him.
Let's go. Kevin is waiting.
Special attack D Teneritus! Whee! You're welcome to keep thinking that. I can concede that Telos is more your type. That's fine. Break limit, HEI. I just sacrifice some strength. That's fine. There's no other new stuff, is there? Nope. Yeah, okay, maybe it's a little bit less concrete than Orion's type. She still has Satellite 1. Does she only have Satellite 1? Surely she's got Satellite 2 at least. Anyway, Cosmos should have more beam attacks. Like before. The problem with that is that I don't know anything about that character, so it doesn't actually improve the resolution any. I can just nod my head and go, yes, of course. Ooh, Deteneritus takes 4. It is also fire on a single target, which makes sense.
I will not miss.
Oh, I was pretty certain that was gonna work. I think yeah, missed it by that much. Is this all the one character, or is this a general description of your type? Okay. I don't actually want to hit all of them.
Ether drive!
Dang, I thought that would bring it back around. Okay.
Give up, you can't escape.
Oh, I was gonna say I could double back for a save point, but there's one up here, so no need. Heyo! You know what we're doing? We're just hanging out. You missed the appearance of Jesus. Yes, that Jesus.
Here we go. I'll support you.
Oh, cool. Jesus made your gas bill cheaper? That sounds like a good reason to convert, to be honest.
Ether drive!
It's only polite. Me? Carried away? Overcommit to a bit? Me. Oh, these guys all absorb beam. Oh, I guess Teneritus is fire. Here you go. It's the kill the Telos cutscene move.
Relinquish your pain unto me.
That might be too much damage. Yeah, Telos showed up for one cutscene and one fight. Now she's gone. Wrecked. Nice. I want him to do it again. Dang, that balance really does make a difference for them, huh? I want to play the game lazy. I don't want to use my buffs. That means I'm thinking.
Here I go.
Here I go.
Ether drive!
I want to submit for your consideration. Tell me if you hate this. So Momo is a foil. I don't want him to do something that will hurt himself. Momo is an aesthetic foil to Lulu from Final Fantasy X. In this game, she plays the Black Mage role, but I guess she counts as Moe, right?
Ether drive!
Meanwhile, Lulu is the voluptuous goth. It fits, right? Dang, that was weak. Have we used Gold Crown? Have we seen this? I'm doing it for the heck of it.
Mystic powers grant everyone a blessing.
Okay, yeah, we did this. You can't make Nomura give someone a reasonable number of bells. That's not how he operates. I can refresh crystallization, right?
Ether drive!
No, crystallization is the weird one. It's like how in a lot of Final Fantasies, Asuna cures everything, every status except Doom. I don't know, because the transition for Kingdom Hearts was not so much like coming down off of belts as just replacing belts with zippers. Right, like Donald Duck's hat.
Grant freedom to this soul bound by black.
Nice.
We won.
Crit clinched it. You doing a funny dance, or you touching the crystal? VI Emperor. Worse than the Miyuki special. I'm gonna leave that right where it was.
I'll draw the enemy away.
I mean, sure. Doesn't matter that much, though. I think one of these guys absorbs beam. Want to be careful about that. Chaos should have a lot of souls by now. He should be able to do his number 2 special and really rip one. Ooh, but it's ice. I think. No, these are the green ones, so they're not the ice type. Go!
Grant light to the suffering that spreads through the abyss.
Got one of them good. Yeah, this guy got to level 4 without ever being used. Because that's how it scales. It's a strange beast. $31 souls. I think, yeah, he's way off in comparison. Still, if 15 gets you to level 3, then, you know, it's not that bad. I don't know what the blue means here, actually. Like, they've all been used. We have not used, well, we have not used Intruder. I think Intruder was expensive.
Out of my way! Ether Drive!
EP Vamp, I also have that move.
Ether Drive. Grant light to the suffering that spreads through the abyss.
Flamo. What a name.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. It has the energy of a first grader naming their original character. Yeah, this is my son Jeremy, and he's really into marine life. Alright, I think we've purged all the crystals at this point. Nothing else to see. Look, it's a path made out of Zohars. This is all totally normal.
Clear a path.
You kind of get what I mean about, like, not much happening from point to point, right? Though, right? We've been in the same dungeon for basically a stream and a half at this point, maybe slightly more than that. We are still hanging out at the same, like, underground crystal dimension. That wasn't even that strong. Maybe we put that one on in the back for a while.
Here I go.
Yeah, exactly. There's no side quests or anything. We're on Mictum. Right? Like, we got here, we were on the surface, we fought Pellegrini, we went through the first section of it, we fought Margulis. We got a little bit further, we fought Telos. But it's all the same zone. We haven't discovered anything. We're just in this part of the story. I feel like I just took a strength debuff. Like, I just went from one room to the next and the game goes, okay, you're not allowed to hurt people anymore. Ooh, dirty. Dirty. I'm just gonna break his face.
Here I go.
Relinquish your pain unto me.
I mean, I will concede that the revelation we just got for Cosmos and Telos, one of the bigger ones.
Here I go.
She actually doesn't have a massive attack that isn't fire.
We won.
Oof. Yeah, there was a boss fight. We can drop the
I want to help everyone.
I guess the cutscene around it and the further ramifications. But so, long story short, nobody but Telos knew this until this cutscene. But Telos and Cosmos are different aspects of the same person.
Ether drive.
Yeah, so yeah, Telos is the reconstructed body of Mary Magdalene as like a android, and Cosmos is the vessel for Mary Magdalene's soul. And so if they merge together, then it'll be the completed Mary Magdalene. And this matters because Mary holds the key to the thing that's at the back of this giant crystal hallway. Well, I guess Mary guards the thing at the end of the crystal hallway, and Xion has the key in her necklace. I think she would have to be on screen more to be considered a MacGuffin, or like do more when you get to her. But at any rate, yeah. Yeah, so the thing that's been like obvious to me the entire time, because this is the second time for me, and kind of trickling out slowly for the rest of the crew, is every time Cosmos had blue eyes, it was basically the spirit of Mary that was in control.
You can't escape my sight.
Nope, she's just gone. Telos is done.
Attacking.
Yeah, again, for a lot of these, they... Oh, that was the wrong move. I meant to use Raging Sea. For a lot of these, right, they had like the one thing that they needed to do each game, and so the plot is just basically that one thing. So for Xenosaga 1, it's mostly just about like the quest to get and rescue Momo, and then as an artifact of that, doing the whole Y data stuff. And then in 2, you're learning about Junior and Albedo. And here they said, we're gonna do a couple things this time. And it was too many things. So you kind of can't keep up. It can't keep up. It's literally its own fault. Yeah, two only had Gnosis in the very, very end, and in the Momo Encephalon dive. That was it.
Ether Drive!
Furboy, I think that. Yeah, I think that's more of a problem for you than the rest of us, but it is one of the. It's definitely one of the more egregious things of. Like, I'm pretty sure she's on the box. She is not actually on screen that often.
Ether Drive!
Wait, medium lightning. Who's does anyone absorb lightning? No, but somebody resists it. Okay. Do it again anyways.
Don't get in our way!
But from a narrative standpoint, you can at least argue she's one of many things. It's just that failing to make her a focal thing, right? Spending so much time on Xion and her stuff, and then not leaving room for Telos, means that she doesn't get to be a thing. She just gets to be... Like, she doesn't get to be the thing, she gets to be a thing. Actually, it's not just Xion. It's the Xion plus wanting to delve into the immigrant fleet a little bit more, change how we view Ormus. We have to set up Mictum. We have to set up we have to do stuff with the Testaments, right? It's just the too many things at once. Right, like Voyager, the Black Testament, right? Like, he's barely a character. He's barely a character. But he shows up as a villain, right? Like he does villainous things a couple of times just so that Ziggy can have somebody that he's aligned against. Anyway, you raise a good point. They may have very well been aware at this time that the intended saga was never going to be finished. And so then they just went all out on, you know, pieces. Or trying to get some of the pieces into here. Would this work better as a manga or anime? That's a good question. I mean, I think both of those still have the continuity issue if you're not successful. Right? You have similar considerations for whether or not you end up surviving long enough to finish your saga. Oh, he resists physical. That's what's different here. Wasn't even paying attention to that. large physical, large lightning, or massive lightning. Actually, I'm gonna double check the intruder thing. Yeah, okay, intruder costs 4. Let's see if we can make that happen. So Momo has the plus thing, Cosmos has the plus thing, and I think Junior has one? It's either Junior or Chaos. Let's get some more... Oh, Cosmos... No, Cosmos was not one of them. So I guess it's the other 3. I guess from the perspective of continuity and being able to keep your thing going, I think the manga route would be, well, I guess that's kind of a selection effect consideration for me, right? I don't actually know that many manga. If I know them, they're probably mainstream or close to it. So stuff that I hear about, those things have crazy continuity. Like, they just never die. But there may very well be plenty of things that reach syndication and then get dropped. But the angle I was coming at it from was... the manga route seems like there's some security once you get going and have your fans. You could just, like, keep publishing. So then you wouldn't have budgetary considerations from, or technological considerations, heck. Yeah, I kind of know a bit about that. Not personally, but different projects from people I know. I just spilled some water. I'll be right back. Okay, fixed. Alright, what damage type is Intruder? Fire? Fire. We can do it on a guy that doesn't resist fire. That was so fast! That almost didn't feel like a special move. I think I've said this before, but I hope the next Xeno thing is not a blade. I think that I think Nintendo's been a good partner for Monolith Soft. Despite the fact that they had to be pulled into it a little bit unwillingly. Especially on the non-Japan side. So I think they've been a good partner. I think I think there's a degree that Nintendo will want some kind of, not guarantee, but they would prefer continuity. They would like to be able to continue to promote them and see, you know, like easy success, I think is the way I would frame it. So they want recognizable. I feel like Xeno itself is recognizable, but they might see it differently.
Let's do it.
But I just don't want Monolith Soft to get shoehorned into needing to do, you know, the same thing repeatedly. And I don't want them to be forced into this one continuity, right? Because Xenoblade was supposed to be a standalone thing. Xenoblade 2 being a like stealthily linked thing you find out in the second to last chapter was fine, right? It was like an Easter egg. If you played the first one, here's something for you in the second one, right at the end. And that was fine. I enjoyed that. If 3 being what it was and trying to straddle that, like we wanted to be its own thing, but we wanted to have continuity. We wanted to have things about it that are recognizable so that people can go, ooh, that thing. I guess if I want to be unfair or unkind about it, so that people can clap. I mean, yeah, it's fun to have fan service, but like I won't say it lost something. It's a very good game. It's a very weak story. I think that's most of I think that's most of it, actually, because I trust them fully to make a good game. But I don't trust them to be able to make another story in a still continuous setting that still feels fresh to me. I think that walks the line of being both critical and fair. Is anyone weak to fire here? That guy is, but he's not close to dying. Let's do storm malts. I really liked playing 3. I labbed out a lot of the systems for the combat pretty early in the game so that I could pick fights with people that were 5 and 7 and sometimes 10 levels above me and still be able to make the fight work. And that like doubly rewarded me because I got all my class levels super fast. Yeah, the thing that's like, man, because they're balancing a lot of things there, right? Like they're balancing like the actual fun of the gameplay, and then they're balancing things like, you know, let's not make the narrative too busy, and let's give you a cast of characters that you can keep up with, and stuff along those lines. And so you end up with like we want to have a core cast of 6 people, okay? And we also want to have a lot of character variety, okay? Now, to be fair, like those 6 are already 8. Are we counting the Napon here? Okay, fair enough. But yeah, so you have those guys, right? And they did a really good job of managing those characters, like giving them moments with each other. Because one of the errors they could have very easily made was, okay, Noah and Mio are the protagonists, everybody else is a side character. And there are elements of it where, you know, they are like the literally destined people, and so they come more to the fore, especially later. But like everybody else in the party feels like a fleshed out character. Everybody else in the party has moments with each other that make them feel distinct in their own people, which is very nice. So like for the classes and stuff, they could have gone, for example, the Suikoden route, right? They could have had every character joins you and they join you permanently, and oh, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna do Full Throttle. And then they give you something new to deal with or work with, and that could be one approach, but you wouldn't get that tightness for the character stuff.
Here I go.
I'll be real, I think this stuff feels unnecessary because I think it literally is. Xenoblade 1 was not designed with DLC in mind. The stuff that they pulled for their DLC was not really a DLC concept. They wanted to bring back something they missed. Yeah. So it's like the worst gameplay in that entire game, but at the same time, they're just missing something. It's kind of hard to like. So they made Future Connected after they made 2, right? So 2 they didn't make with DLC in mind. 2 they had a runaway success they didn't expect, and Nintendo goes, "Hey, can we make more money?" And they go, I don't know. We have this scenario that we had to drop. Can we make a standalone story out of that? And they did that, and it's fine. It's actually the best of 2 gameplay-wise to me. I think it deals with some of the issues that I have with it. But whoosh, it was not intended. So it's just. It feels like it was made after the fact, because it was. Yeah, that's part of it. The every single driver having their own unique one-on-one relationship with the blade that made them become a driver, but then also not bothering to like make any other. I don't know. The rest of the blade relationships don't really make sense, but then at the same time you can do other things with. It's a whole can of worms for me. Basically, all the crux of all my issues with Xenoblade 2 is just, especially because these are the 2 things that make it feel like it should have been different, and then somewhere along the line they chickened out or changed their minds. Rock and Aegeon. Both of those are blades that you get at a point in the story for a specific character. And I think Aegeon is forced to be unlocked by Morag, but Aegeon's not a permanent part of the party. It's just a dude. He just joins you, and then from then on, it doesn't matter. So they like try to straddle this horrible fence of, hey, we're gonna make these things important, but not too important. We're gonna add groups to your party and try to make more relationships, but we're not gonna add that much to them. Like Aegeon never speaks again. It's just weird. I need more EP recovery items, and I'm regretting not buying more of them earlier, but I did not need them earlier. Now I'm sitting here and wondering what on earth I'm supposed to do with my, you know, rapidly dwindling supply. I mean, I could use abilities less, I guess. You're no longer playing Rise of the Ronin because you cannot stand the combat anymore. All right. War at its welcome. Five stones. It's a bracelet. Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to scroll by hitting right. Half physical damage. Eh. Hmm. Oh good, the refresh. Okay, is anyone good for new skill? Yes. We're gonna let her stay, because she's still waiting on a master skill. W Fang. Finally a heavy physical and break. And then he's down some. I think, should Momo have heat? That sounds dubious. Wait, the whiff lag on parry is 2 seconds? Alright, we're at core. I guess my clear data is at passage as opposed to core, so it doesn't actually tell us if we're near the end. It's Kevin! Yeah, it's at the passage save on the Elsa. It's the one with the shop and the EVS beside it. That's probably where I went to go fight Heir to Kaiser Sigma.
Xian. And Mary too. Welcome.
Kevin,
I know. You're scared, aren't you? You don't know what you should do, or even who you are. You don't know where you belong. You don't need to be afraid any longer. I'll give you those answers.
Kevin.
I once felt the same way as you do. When this planet was destroyed, I lost everything. Even my sense of who I was. It was then that he appeared before me.
Wilhelm, you mean?
Wilhelm? Vector's CEO?
This is what he said to me.
Does anyone know how old Wilhelm is? Because he's had been planning this for a long time. Dang,
because
fam.
of a certain phenomenon, our world is on the path to destruction. The universe is slowly but surely being destroyed. No one can stop it, even if they had the power of God.
The universe is going to die?
But do not despair. There is one way to save this universe.
What if he just became an angsty teenager that just decided that everything he thought as a kid didn't matter?
And that's eternal recurrence?
If we are fated to die, then we shall stop our history at a certain point and restart it, and we shall repeat that process eternally. How do you feel about our world?
Wilhelm is Lazarus Long.
What do you want to do with this world that drove you into the pit of despair?
I hate the world. A universe like this one is better off gone.
Yeah, tell him, edgy child.
I can live in a new universe with Mom.
That's a good answer. You should accomplish that dream. I'd be happy to aid you, Kevin Winnicott.
He'd been preparing for this since before the loss of Lost Jerusalem. Ormus, Vector, even the Federation all existed under his will. After that meeting, I joined the Zohar research team as Joachim Mizrahi's assistant.
Did you join immediately? Child Kevin doing Zohar research?
To prepare for the day that would come. To awaken Mary Magdalene, I created Cosmos as her vessel. In it, I placed her consciousness, which had dissipated in the UMN, and entrusted her to you.
So, everything went according to plan? I feel sick just hearing it.
You heard him, Shion. He planned everything from the beginning.
Yeah, he was young Kevin when we saw the Cosmos specs. But young Kevin was still, yeah, teenage, probably or actually early 20s.
He was just using you as well.
Kevin, when you died, was that all just an act?
No, it was real. I died on that day.
Weird inflection. Oh, I died.
In order to obtain power, it was necessary to cast aside my physical body. I needed to deepen your bond with Cosmos for Mary's awakening by removing myself from your life.
I can't believe it.
You've got to be kidding me. Everything you've done has been a lie. You're the biggest con I've ever met.
Shion, I'm sorry about what I've done to you, but I want you to understand. To save you and the world, I had no choice. With this power, I can free you from the terror of death. I can spend eternity with you. I want to save you, Shion.
Kevin.
You know what'd be really funny? I don't know about really funny. It's funny to me. There's 4 testaments right now.
Say that?
Although I guess 2 of them, one of them has died and one of them is sidecarring in Junior's brain. But so imagine they didn't die, and Kevin successfully recruited Shion to be another testament, and then they have enough to field a Sentai team.
Alan.
Anyway, tradition dictates that she must be the Pink Ranger.
You try to make it sound good, but in the end, all you were doing was using her.
It's to protect her life.
You think you're allowed to do anything you want if you think it'll protect someone's life? That it's all right to ignore the Chief's feelings? I refuse to accept that way of doing things.
You refuse to accept it. Do I need to request your approval? The fact is, she will die. Are you saying that you will accept Shion's death? That you will abandon Shion to her suffering?
No, but...
Keep it up, Alan.
Pathetic. If the world could be saved through passion, all of this would have been unnecessary. Now, come, Shion. You've done more than enough. You don't need to sacrifice yourself anymore. It's all right to think about your own happiness. You know, don't you? That there's no place for you there.
Oh.
Chief, don't go!
Listen, you bastard! Leave Shion alone!
Stop! Don't hurt him!
Xion, are you serious?
Xion.
Jin?
Xion, you know what he's trying to do. There is a shadow in his heart. And yet you still intend to go with him?
I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I'm tired. I don't want to hurt anymore. None of you saved me. Only Kevin has made a place for me.
Xion, none of us want you to suffer. Don't you understand that?
I do understand, but that's why I hate it. I've had my fill of pity. And isn't it already too late? It's not like you understand other people's feelings. If you had, Pellegrin might not have had to die.
Xion!
Chief, that's not true.
So then you're serious about this?
Yes, that's right. I've decided that I'm gonna go with him. Don't interfere anymore.
I understand.
Jin, stop!
No matter what happens, I intend to do what I must to save our world. Make sure your decision reflects that.
But, Jin...
Xion, you've got to stop this! There's still time!
You've got to listen to him, Xion. Please don't go.
I'm sorry.
Xion!
That's enough. Just give up. Xion has made her decision. Your roles are over now. Stand down and listen to the words of God.
Like hell I will! Look, Xion, if that's what you're gonna do, I'm not holding back! I'm bringing you with us even if I have to beat you up!
Woohoo!
You cannot stop Xion!
Trying to remember, I think I do have to knock her out. There we go, broke her in one. Does, no, she can't do... Well, then I guess I might as well just do it back.
Ether Drive!
Ether Drive!
She's probably different, although I don't know that I would be able to tell. Oh, I'm only allowed to attack Xion. There's your confirmation. Or Ziggy was. Weird.
Ether Drive!
Oh yeah, we're not saying she doesn't deserve it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh, I can't choke Kevin. That's different. I should be able to choke Kevin. He deserves it. Oh, that's not what I want. I want a W Fang. Alan wants to choke Kevin. Well, Kevin's going down right now.
You can't escape my sight.
Easy. Just slap her on the ground. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is just over. Wait, what's W? Okay, that's for, yeah, okay.
I want this to end. Please understand.
Cosmos just went, good night.
Stop! Please stop this!
Get out of the way, Alan!
Yes, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you not to interfere.
No, I won't move. Chief, guys, everyone get a hold of yourselves. What are you all trying to prove by fighting like this? I've had enough. I didn't come here to do something meaningless like this. We're all fighting to protect the universe so we could all survive, right?
You still don't understand? The cries of the powerless is what's meaningless. Your pathetic voice will reach no one.
That's enough, Kevin. Are you saying you're the only ones who can save the world? Are you saying that it's impossible for us?
Exactly. You cannot save the universe or Xion.
That's not true. Everyone here is resolved to face this fight.
I mean, we had the brief fight with Xion and Kevin. They went down real quick.
No one can laugh at that resolve.
Resolve? Do you think we Testaments lack resolve?
Yes. You lost confidence in your ability to live as human beings and just ran away. Because they were scared of death. Because they couldn't stand being weak. Virgil, Voyager, Yuriev, and even Ormus. They were all just trying to run away from the harshness of reality. The power of the Testaments? All you're doing is using that tremendous power to run away.
Then are you saying you have that resolve? You have no power. You can't even win the heart of the one single woman you love. What resolve does a man like you have?
That's right. I'm a weak human being. And to you, I'm only an insignificant, powerless creature. But I'll never leave the Chief and run.
That's a weird portrait, honestly. Especially for this.
I will stand firm on this spot and save her, no matter what.
Very well. What's wrong? Weren't you going to stand firm? Look at you. You're pathetic. You think you can save Xion?
Stop it.
Xion.
Just leave him alone. Please. He can't even stand up on his own. He can't do anything else now.
You really are pathetic, Alan. How does it feel to be pitied by the one you love? Do you really want Xion's sympathy that much?
Sympathy? You don't understand Chief's suffering like I do. I understand her feelings. Her pain and her sadness. And despite that, she struggled alone to do everything that she possibly could. You don't have any idea how much she's been hurt. Or how she's suffered. How could anyone like you understand? You have no idea how much she's cried.
Alan, please, that's enough!
see. I wanted to cry in her place. And I wanted to be the one to feel her pain. Because I wanted to spend my life together with her. I know that I may not be able to do much in this world. But I would do absolutely anything for her.
So then do you think you can take her away from me? Xion may find your feelings to be too much of a burden for her.
Even if that was the case, the feelings I have won't ever change for her. Like you said, I'm a pathetic man. All I could ever do was watch her from afar. But there's no way I would ever abandon her. I won't lose to someone like you, who has only run away. I'm taking Xion back, no matter what happens.
All right then. I shall grant your wish. Mary.
You're almost there, Alan.
Cosmos.
It's all right, Alan. I too understand your feelings. I can feel your pain. And I can also feel Xion's pain.
Cosmos. But
Let's go now, Alan. Let's go to Xion.
Stop! Why are you doing something like this too?
What are you doing, Mary? Is this your will? You know that will be defying Wilhelm.
I must protect Xion, no matter what. His will is irrelevant to me.
I see. Then you truly are a failure. Mary's consciousness changed inside you, and awoke as something different. You're not the will of Mary as it should be.
Xion, please tell me. Is this what you really want? Do you really want to betray everyone?
The slowest walk.
Doesn't this make you sad?
stand back, Mary!
Kevin,
She should fallen eagle him right now.
wanted was to be with you, even if that meant that I was being used, even if I was being deceived. As long as I could be by your side, I thought it didn't matter. But now I know that's not true. It's wrong for me to sacrifice others for it. If I do that, if I run away into the past, all I'm doing is repeating the misery inside me.
But Xion, what are you saying?
I do love you. Dearly. I'm sure we would be happy together. There's nothing that I would want more. But I can't stand the idea of being the only one who finds happiness. If I can't share it with everyone, then there's no meaning to happiness. And I don't want to be alone anymore.
Xion, no. Are you leaving me?
If you force me to choose, I won't hesitate. I stand with them to save this universe.
Xion, listen to me. Accept my words, Xian. If you reject me, you will die.
Kevin, listen to me. I cannot be with you. I am no longer your tool to play with.
I see. But I will not hand you over voluntarily. Instead, I will eliminate those who confuse you. Xian, do my words not reach you?
Kevin, I won't return to you anymore. Ether Drive!
Can't choke again. Such a shame.
Ether Drive!
Yeah, I didn't get what I want! Now I'm coming to take it! Rah! I can't fall an eagle him. That's extremely lame.
Ether Drive!
Bro, those numbers aren't even on the same playing field.
Ether Drive!
It's like, oh no, he revenged me. Young Kevin was 14.
Ether Drive!
Oh, ether sealed. Figures.
An empty life is more terrifying than death.
A special attack? How dare he?
Ether Drive!
I have a feeling that the move is going to hit all of us. I'm just going to do this.
Ether Drive!
Somebody comes back, I can deal with it. Did he get skipped?
Use this!
Just
Ether Drive!
take a little break. There he is. Okay, yeah, that didn't matter.
Ether Drive!
Ether Drive!
Thanks for the help.
He's back.
Ether Drive!
I need to hit him with skin down. Oh, he sealed tech on me. Why you do this?
Ether drive.
Brutal.
Sorry.
Okay, I guess Chaos could just be the guy that gets hit.
Ether Drive!
Thanks for the help.
That's an acceptable outcome or something. I don't know. Alright. Skin down. Before we get too far gone that we can't get the bonus from it. Ooh, you would revenge Xion? There we go. There's the numbers I really wanted to see. 7,000 in one turn. One action by one character. Physical attacks are now ineffective. Wow, and he absorbs... Wait, can I get rid of this with disengage? Well, he can't. Okay, so I need a beam.
Ether drive.
Ether Drive!
Okay, he gets to keep his null physical. Fine. That means that Cosmos is actually no use right now, unless we do... Yeah, a beam move. That's okay. So I need... either Momo or Junior.
Ether Drive!
Oh, you know what?
Ether Drive!
I forgot to do this with Telos. I don't know if he has a rare steel. I know Momo does. I can do lightning. It's not the worst.
It's over.
We're approaching a break, so...
Ether Drive!
Ether Drive!
Oh, that should have been Chaos who did that, so I could have
Eternal rest for tainted
stolen.
souls.
I think I can kill him before that, honestly.
Ether drive.
I guess it kind of comes down to some stuff. But yeah, I got time. Does he have a super? Yeah, also, it's not the greatest super.
Ether Drive!
Come on, man! I'm just gonna
Ether drive.
make your power down.
Be ready for this!
Honestly, optimal.
Sorry.
He still has no physical.
Ether drive!
Thanks for the help.
That's it, I think he's still dead.
Be ready for this!
Yeah, optimal.
Xion, come back to me!
Oh, here we are. We hit that threshold. 59. Thereabouts.
Why? Is that your will? Is this really the result you desired?
Kevin.
Got a flashback to the last time I saw this cutscene.
Xion, you're confused.
Early COVID.
You're unable to make calm decisions about where you stand.
Please stop. I don't want to fight you.
Xion, I don't want to hurt you either. Why can't you understand my feelings?
Stand down, Kevin Winnicott. Time's up.
Wilhelm!
It seems I expected too much from you, Kevin.
Drag him. Drag him. Him and his goofy cape.
Kevin!
Good job, team. Not quite there. I think I'm going to go ahead. We've got some items. I'm going to give her 50, or I guess 40, and just go ahead and get a master skill. I think Xion's missing that she doesn't have one. Oh, you telling me I actually went through? Okay, they're there. 550! Xion! Yeah, you can have 40 as a treat. Phantom Fly, always execute evasion, self. That seems like that should be a Jin thing, but sure. Alright, somebody got a Unity ring. Or rather, we got another Unity ring. I think we've had a few. Union ring. Null enemies guard and evasion. I don't think we've really dealt with any of those lately. Power leech though. Wait. What does Ziggy have? Ziggy or Jin 1. Increase counter, increase revenge. That's my own counter and revenge, right? Okay. And then Sage's ring. Okay, yeah, this is a waste on him. We're well, counter requires evasion. So I guess the difference is the best person for this is him, regardless. And then counter and revenge. I guess the person who dodges the next most is Xion, actually? What about Kajik Ring? Oh, the other drop. EP plus 300. I think we've got some stuff that's kind of like that, though. Well, I guess the Sage's Ring is a lesser form of it. Tell you something, she doesn't need this anymore. She could just take the EP and then use her moves all the time. She would be dodging more, yeah. And she is still using a break ring, so... Sure. And then he's using a basic... man, I just have not touched these for a while, huh? There. Got some kind of... Yeah, I'm kind of wearing some garbage stuff, to be honest. Sometimes you just stop caring, you know? I'll lock... Like, half guard damage and half physical are different. They're like different tiers entirely. Balance down and slow? Interesting. Boom, just have physical. I'll get back around to it. Give me a sec. Null lock, which is the boost blocker. Mom was wearing General's bracelet. Oh, ring. Velvet ring. So, kind of basic. I could give her life leech too, but it's only physical attacks. She's not actually that strong physically. That might actually be preferable to her. That was probably something better I could get for her in a shop. But Cosmos now has enough EP that she could do her... Yeah. She can do her turbo mode 3 and 4 and 5 times a fight, and that's plenty.
Look at that! Over there! That's Abel!
Yes.
Our ESs!
Impossible. How'd he transfer them?
I had a feeling it wouldn't be a good idea to leave them in your hands any longer. They all appear to have awakened, so I'll go ahead and retrieve them from you. You don't mind, do you, Yeshua?
No more mechas.
What is that?
What the hell is that?
That thing. That's Zarathustra?
Shion, your will is even stronger than I expected. You are truly worthy of being the maiden. Now I will make use of that power.
Please, wait! Shion is still...
I told you to stand down, Kevin. Cosmos failed, and you lost Telos as well. Even the maiden with the key has left you. Acknowledge the truth. You were unable to fulfill your role.
Your Wilhelm? Would is Vector's CEO doing here?
That is one of the phrases that defines me. However, words give people many forms. Vector's CEO, head of Hyams, Ormus Patriarch, the Federation Executive Committee Director. All of those are nothing more than phrases that define me. They each define me, yet none of them are me. So far, the only one who can define me is you, Yeshua. Now, Shion, I'd like to start Zarathustra with the key you hold.
I have no intention of doing that.
I expected you to say that. You foolishly chose your death over restoring your time with Kevin. The preciousness of limited life, the beauty of death. You're intoxicated by that narcissism. It's such an incredibly human choice. But unfortunately, your life doesn't matter to me at this point. All I need is your power as the Maiden, the Key, and Mary. Are you perhaps bewildered? Zarathustra is one of the systems created by people in ancient times. It was used to ascend to the realm of God. It was orchestrated by Mary, and its power source was you. Right, Yeshua? But it didn't turn out the way they expected. God did not permit mankind's actions. So in order to prevent the destruction of the universe, I bestowed upon it a certain role. That's right, Yeshua. The destruction you will bring.
Chaos? Who are you?
Everything that makes up this universe is connected by the collective subconscious.
Finally, something somewhat close to a reveal about Chaos.
Redoing everything from nothing by acting upon that collective subconscious and sending everything into the flow of imaginary time. This is the role I gave to the Eternal Circle, Zarathustra. Udu is God himself. The two Abels exist as Udu's observational terminals for this lower domain. In order to assure the continuation of our world, we must seal them away. We will cover the eyes of God, remove his influence from this world, and effect the recurrence of wills through Zarathustra. And that is precisely the reason why I exist. Shion, you are the Maiden. When you use your key, Mary can lead the wills from throughout the entire universe to Zarathustra.
You're wasting your time. I have no intention of activating a system like this. Besides, mankind doesn't want that. We're all fighting to live this moment.
Are you sure? Large numbers of wills have already gathered here on their own.
Now that I'm thinking about it, this guy is very similar in motive to Zed from Xenoblade 3.
They all reject the world as it is now and wish for days long past.
That can't be. There's no way everyone will reject the universe.
The Gnosis.
Yes. Gnosis are the form of people who have rejected others and the world. They seek salvation. Faced with being overcome with loneliness and fading away, they choose instead to return everything to the beginning. Mary and I shall give them what they seek. The eternal recurrence. Are you ready to help now?
Nah, I'm
You
out.
must be joking. No, I'll never do what you say.
I see. That's too bad, for I am not as kind as Kevin.
Pew!
Shion!
Stop it! What are you doing to her?
I told you. I have no interest in what happens to her, and I don't care. I only need her desire to use the key, even if I have to force her. That is the reason why she is here. Stubborn, aren't we? How long can you stand it?
Chief! Stop! Stop it! If you don't stop, she'll... Cosmos! Help her! Hurry!
Shion.
Mary, I forbid you to interfere. Understand?
Cosmos! What's wrong? Hurry!
You're wasting your breath. Mary understands what must be done to save this universe.
Chief!
Conflicting prerogatives, right?
Hello, Kevin.
It's all right, Shion.
Kevin! Are you there? Help me. Please. Kevin. Help me. Kevin!
Kevin, are you satisfied now? Why act surprised? Everything has occurred as expected, including your act of betrayal.
You knew?
Of course. What you seek is not order for the universe, but only for your own personal desire. An eternal world for the two people in love.
That's right. I have no attachment to this world. But I cannot lose Shion.
For love? Ridiculous. That has no value. Aren't you happy you'll be able to feel her pain, Kevin? Now, Shion, have you changed your mind?
No!
Honestly. Stubborn, aren't you? Then how about this? Mary, bring Shion here. What's wrong? Shion will continue to suffer eternally, not permitted to die. You're the only one who can release her from her pain.
No, Cosmos! Don't do what he says!
Are you sure, Mary? You don't want to lose Shion, do you?
Shion.
No, don't! Cosmos! Stop right there! Mary!
No, stop!
That's right. You can't defy me. This fate has been destined right from the time you sealed Anima. How does it feel to be betrayed by someone you once trusted, Shion? In order to save you, Mary intends to ignore your will and activate Zarathustra.
No!
Very good. You have done well. With this, we will be able to live forever.
Cosmos!
What are you doing? Mary. You fool. Now this universe will be completely destroyed. Even Yeshua will perish. Mary, is this what you really want?
I am not Mary. I am Cosmos.
Yep.
Let's end this, Wilhelm!
Oh? Are you going to use yourself as a shield to protect
Hey,
her?
sometimes that's the only way to the top, you know?
Kevin!
We've been rejected by this world.
Humans. Mere humans are rejecting me? Impossible. It is unthinkable. They don't understand how precarious this universe is. This frail world standing on a thin thread. If that balance is tipped, everything will be lost.
We're the ones who don't understand. They are trying to walk their own path under their own power. They're saying they will walk across that thread with full knowledge of what it means.
They'll never be able to do that.
Wilhelm with the casual hole in his chest just...
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
Chaos?
Yeshua, I didn't expect to hear you say something like that.
This world is more flexible than you think. Even as we speak, ripples are spreading throughout the entire universe.
Are you saying you're going to release your power? You're a failsafe implanted in this universe. If you release your power, there will be more to worry about than just ripples. And besides, it's too late now to suppress their wills.
If it was only me, that's true. But I'm not by myself.
I see. Are you saying you've come here to challenge your own fate? That's a fascinating decision. But unfortunately, it looks like you're a little late.
Honestly, Chaos... Well, maybe it's too early to say this. Can't be spoiling things.
What's happening?
Zarathustra has gone out of control. If it continues like this, the universe will eventually dissipate and vanish.
Stop it! Stop the system now!
If I should stop it, then what? What will you do with this tremendous energy? With these countless wills that reject each other, that have nowhere to go? Are you implying that you know how to heal them? The world can only be returned to the beginning. Come, Mary. Help us guide them into the past. There is no other way for us to save this world. What do you think you're doing now?
I refuse to continue to let you do as you please.
How foolish of you. Kevin, don't you know that Your body will perish from this world if you continue to do that.
I won't be the only one. You will perish as well, Wilhelm.
So, you do this with full knowledge.
No, Kevin!
Shion! I'm suppressing the system's energy!
Man, if they did do a 4, what would you do in place of the ESs? They've been such a pivotal part of 2 and 3.
Don't worry about me. Concentrate on the system. This won't mean anything if you don't stop it.
Shion, it's true, he's right. The future isn't set in stone. With the power of your wills, you can shape it into the future you desire.
Eggs 2. Bum ba bum. Actually in kind of a weird spot starting this with a single, or like not even a single piece of boost. Transvalance! Boostless behavior.
Ether drive.
Ether drive!
Might be able to get Shrek'd.
Ether drive!
Ether drive.
Ether drive!
It might just be a battle against breaking, honestly. Or it might just end it right here. Clutch miss.
Ether drive.
We're doing great. Good passive game so far, everybody. Ooh, she doesn't even have her stuff set up. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's all set up. Just gotta commit to the setup.
Ether drive.
Actually, the missing is huge, because it misses all of them. So I should give Shion hers as well, and let her do her evasion boost.
Ether drive!
So more setup.
Use this.
No, there was not a save point between the fights.
Ether drive.
Ether drive!
All right.
The Cosmos has hit him 2 times! Ah, what a silly move. Always execute revenge against short. He doesn't have any short, actually, I don't think. We will simply put recover break on Cosmos.
Ether drive.
Yeah, I think this is the final boss. I don't remember anything after this. Man, what an insurance policy. That's so good. This is true. This is true. I did forget many things.
Ether drive.
But to my credit, a lot of those things didn't matter. It would also stand to reason that I basically learned nothing. Like, I figured out all the same things about the systems on the first playthrough and utilized them about the same way, I guess. Is there any reason to do any of these? I could slow him. It's probably not worth. Energy began to gather. Oh no.
Ether drive.
She has her little no, and then everyone realizes that the past that they thought they were in was actually a hallucination the entire time. Good time. Ah, now he's weak to beam and fire. That is not going to do much with chaos.
Ether drive.
Fire, though, I got something for.
Use this.
Chaos is the item battery until something else goes wrong.
Ether drive.
Samaritans? So we didn't do the ones that were restricted to the post-game, which is 3 of them, I think. We did a couple of them. We did the ones we saw. So we did like letter delivery, and sewer 1 and 2, and the girl and her flower. Seal ether. He's still on fire, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. But it was funny to be like, you know, in 1, they don't really make a big deal out of side quests, right? They just kind of go, yeah, there's some. Trying to make sure I got... Okay, he's only got offensive. And then 2, they give you a quest tracker. And then here they're like, yeah, there's some stuff, I guess. Most of it's related to, yeah, find segment addresses. Oh, that was dumb. Sorry, I was on autopilot.
Ether drive.
And I kind of hyped up the last dungeon of 2 has a bunch of like weird puzzles that they kind of slot into the end there. So give everyone a teaser of that, and then it actually happened. Well, okay, wait. So, in 1, the first boss, the first like thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, even though I don't have my boost up. We'll set the boost up when she's refreshed. Like, at the beginning, you don't have Cosmos, so you can't actually fight any Gnosis. You will die.
Ether drive.
So, you have to do all of the like dodge the Gnosis things, and then when you get Cosmos, you can fight the Gnosis. So then you should fight the Gnosis some. Right? Same page? I think they tell you that when you get Cosmos, you can face the Gnosis and not just get totally owned. But I will say, if you play it for the first time, you go in blind, and nobody tells you, because I don't remember if the game tells you. You hit that, you get in a fight one of those Gnosis, and you're just like, how do I leave? Right? Like, how do I get out? You could have a bad time. You just game over and then have to do the whole sequence again. Not the best experience. Man, we are stacking damage on this guy, and we are not going to get... And it's all basically break attacks, and we're still not going to get a break, which, of course... Well, whatever.
Here I go.
I guess in the sense that the break is kind of like a status for this game. Right? It's hard to do it means it's basically you don't get to do the status on the boss. Cosmos busted, man. Cosmos busted. You get the super on the A side. How funny would it be for Steam Roulette? Man, I gotta take that off. If you could do that to me, or if you're thinking of doing that to me. Yeah. You'd be unpopular, I think. I think I need to like rearrange that one and make it something that feels good to redeem. What am I setting myself up for here? I'm trying to... You know what? This works just as well, honestly.
Ether drive.
Ether drive.
Hit him again. Yeah, you would think this would be taking longer since I'm pretty much only attacking with one character. Who is now dead, so... Actually, I think Cosmos has enough to justify L. Yeah, I think the last time it came up, we talked about something like, instead of being a redeem, make it something like I'm trying to think about it. Something along the lines of, like, end a series with which path we take next. Like, what do we follow up with? And then it has like you could do like a poll of sorts. We're gonna turbocharge Cosmos again. And then I guess depending on how things end up, we could end up with ending the fight with Orb, or we could end up with minigun. I guess this is really the only options, right?
Here I go.
If everything's gonna be routed through Cosmos. End the fight with Momo. Well, we're at the end. Let's see. So Momo's level 1. Momo's level 1 costs 2. If I change, boost, and then do it with Momo, we should just squeak in. So, for Orion. Oh, she didn't do it! Whoops. Should have popped the analysis ball first. How close is it? Is it close enough for a normal attack? That sucks, honestly.
Do you understand what you...
Now I'm gonna clip it and send it to him.
Abel's controlled by the system and I'm the operator. If I should somehow suddenly vanish, this world and the universe will...
You may be right, but I want to believe in the light of human beings' will.
Very well, then. Is that your answer? That does sound like you, Yeshua.
Kevin.
Perhaps I wanted this from the very beginning. Since the day when I first met you, I may have been waiting for this day to come. I'm sorry, Shion. It's just that
You don't have to tell me. I understand. I know that you placed everything inside here.
Shion.
They're the precious memories you and I blossomed with our love. Thank you, Kevin. Because of you, I've been able to make it this far. Because of you, I'll keep going.
That's right. You'll
be fine now. I'm glad I was able to see you smile again. Hang in there. The world is waiting for you.
The world is about to no longer exist.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Kevin. Farewell.
What's going on? The system is still out of control.
Damn it! Isn't there any way to somehow stop it?
Don't worry.
Have you tried kicking it? Percussive maintenance?
That is your wish?
Nephilim.
So it's decided?
Real quick, because this might be the last time I can mention it. If you haven't already, look up from Xenogears the character art for Fei, Fei, and Ellie.
Yes. This phenomenon is being caused by the wills.
Okay, well, Nephilim and Abel are child versions of those characters, and if you know what their roles are in Gears, then their roles in the plot of this makes a lot more sense.
The Gnosis gathered in Zarathustra, with nowhere to go. Together with Abel, I will gather all those wills into me.
Because if there's one thing you cannot stop Takahashi from doing, it's referencing his own previous work.
And dimensionally shift this entire region of space to the land of origin.
I mean, if I'm in a devil's bargain where me playing Gears on stream will finally get Gears to have a remake confirmed where it can live up to its full potential and not be a broken mess, maybe I can be convinced to make that sacrifice.
The land of origin?
Lost Jerusalem. A planet once called Earth.
It's so close to being great.
Earth.
It's so close.
Our homeland.
The combat is fun, but it's broken. Some of the character gimmicks are broken, some of the mechanics are broken, and the final dungeon sucks.
We cannot stop the universe's accelerating dissipation. The true destruction of the universe. But the potential brought by the light of your will is unlimited.
Yeah, I think after this we're returning to Talos Principle 2, whose DLC launched about a month ago. So the Talos Principle 1 had one side campaign. That side campaign was actually better. Well, the best parts of the side campaign were better than the original game, and it was a really tight, focused experience. There were 3 of them this time. So...
If mankind has enough time to build upon your feelings, then perhaps...
And you will provide us with that time?
if you love TP, you should play TP2. The one thing that's very different is that they tried a lot harder to give you a proper story with a story experience. Honestly, I think that's the weakest point in the game. But the puzzles are really good. That's everything you liked about Talos Principle 1, except they changed what some of the things are and they cranked it up.
Yes, I, Abel, and
Shion, you're not the one who guided this universe to destruction. Ever since the moment I've existed, my power of anima has caused the universe to tread the path toward destruction.
Your power of anima?
To prevent the destruction of the universe, and to save me, Mary separated the power of anima into the vessels and sealed them, costing her life. Sealed by her, I lost my power and became a spectator.
I just... This part of it is so funny to me, because... This universe... Jesus is canon, and Mary and Chaos are followers of Jesus in historical times. And then after this, Mary gets this role in the universe.
All this time, I didn't know what the meaning anima, this power, held, or why I had this power.
Like, what if Jesus had been able to die to save Chaos from his fate?
But now I finally know what it means for me to use this power.
What if there was a chaos-centric Jesus?
You taught me that.
Chaos.
Everyone, this region of space will soon undergo a dimensional shift. Unfortunately, I don't have the power left to help you escape. I want you to get away somehow before this region is destroyed.
But what about you?
Everything follows the flow. Don't worry, we'll meet again. I'm sure of it.
That sounds like a line that would come out of, like, Waka. Everything follows the flow, man. Except the Al Bed.
Chaos!
Chaos.
What's gonna happen to this universe?
Don't worry. When we disappear, the speed of this universe's destruction will slow down. But we can't stop the destruction itself. At best, this universe will last another few tens of thousands of years before it perishes.
Oh, okay.
Listen to me, Shion. The key to saving all lies in the land of origin, Lost Jerusalem. I and the Gnosis, the wills of countless people, will all return there. For mankind to survive, you must do what must be done in this universe. And then come find Lost Jerusalem. Shion, I know you and the others can do that.
Okay, earlier in this, like, I'm hearing this again. Earlier in the stream, I said, yeah, okay, maybe they took some concepts from intended further games and smashed them here, but this writing, like, the way this is delivered and what's about to happen, very clearly says that they still believe they're going to be able to make another one. They haven't thrown in the towel yet.
Here you are. After all this time, I finally found the real you. And now, we are going to be apart again.
The time we'll spend apart will be an instant, in the flow of universal time. I know. We'll meet again. So please don't be sad.
This is the first time I've noticed the lace at the end of her sleeve.
That's unusually vague, coming from you, Cosmos.
Shion, I compute we have a 96.1% chance of seeing each other again.
That too is because of you, Shion. Thank you.
No. Thank you for everything. You've given me so much. Cosmos.
I think my favorite Cosmos moment is still when she threatens the crew of the Elsa by punching their like hull glass, their cockpit glass. That or big chest laser, always a classic.
Let's begin. Cosmos, release my power now.
Very well, Yeshua.
Well, I mean, the earlier when she right, she shot Virgil in the back, and there's like, why'd you do that? Oh, well, he was in my way. He was in my line of fire, and he was lowering the chance you'd get out okay. Okay. Let's go! Release chaos! The 6,000-year-old souls.
Wandering wills, come to the cradle within me.
Nyum.
What's going on? The Gnosis are... Nephilim's probably gathering them.
No, they're behaving very strangely.
We don't want to go.
What?
The Gnosis are objecting. They are refusing to join as one. No, they're afraid.
No! That would mean that Chaos and the others will... Jin! Go back! They're in serious danger!
No, we can't. Have you forgotten about the duty that they have entrusted us with? They stayed behind for us.
Jin. Xion, let's go. We have things we need to do. Isn't that right? Come on.
Well, I think the Gnosis designs in 2 were more grounded, actually, right? The 2 designs are the ones that look like a Reaper, right? Like the big brute types, like they just end up more normal again.
Understood.
I feel like it's a defining feature of the Gnosis in 1 and 3 that they look kind of like homunculi.
All right! The Elsa's not too far from there! Jin! Hey, Jin!
I'm afraid that Chaos and Cosmos won't be able to handle that many Gnosis by themselves. If I go in Asher, I'll be able to help them out a little.
No, Jin! You can't go alone! We're going to go with you!
Xion, you know that you already have other things that you must do.
What are you saying? I don't want you to go, Jin. I need you. I can't do anything alone.
That's the first time she's said anything like that to him.
You're not alone. You have all these wonderful friends. Xion, I know that I was never a very good brother. I did nothing but cause you pain most of the time. I always regretted not spending more time with you. So please, let me be your brother one last time.
I don't believe it. How can you say that? It's not fair of you to say something like that to me now. I'm the one who was wrong, not
She hated him like an hour ago.
You always thought about me. I knew that you did. But I was the one who couldn't admit my real feelings. I was embarrassed or uncomfortable or something, and so I'm the one who pushed you away. I'm the one who caused you so much pain, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for it, Jin. Forgive me. Please forgive me.
What are you apologizing for? You're a wonderful sister, and you always have been. You've experienced nothing but suffering your whole life. So you have every right to be as happy as you possibly can be.
Oh, Jin.
Alan, my friend. She's a troublesome girl, but please take care of her.
Yes, Jin.
Thanks. Remember what Chaos said? He said that we'd all meet again. And besides, as a scholar, I have some interest in this land. This special land called Lost Jerusalem.
Jin.
And now, I bid you all farewell. See you soon.
Drops into the void.
Jin, I know I never said it, but I was happy. In my heart, I was so happy to be your sister. So thank you. Thank you, Jin.
Of course, I'm actually terrified. But I know in my heart this is what I must do. Well, Asher, we've got one final job to do. Let's go.
Starting from Mectum, the UMN columns throughout all regions of space are disappearing!
Communication with each region is gone. Unable to determine cause.
What did you say?
It's spreading with incredible speed. At this rate, it'll be less than 10 minutes before every single column is gone.
Togashi.
Wait a minute.
Asher isn't even his. He normally pilots Ruben.
Damn it! They keep coming at us, one after another! Are you supposed to accept people's kindness?
Yep. Zero heavens.
Momo, are you alright?
Yes, I can keep going.
The Elsa is just ahead. Hang in there, everyone. Ah!
Xion!
Get it, Alan.
I'll show you! I'm gonna protect Xion!
Oh, Alan.
As far as Alan is concerned, this would be a fine send-off. But, if there was a Xenosaga 4, him becoming a party member would have been Kino.
Jin! We will handle this. Do not worry.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Jin.
Little Master, it's good to see you're still alive.
Captain, emergency takeoff! We're getting out of here now!
Roger that. Wait a minute. What about Chaos and the others?
It's all right. Don't worry about them. They have things they have to do, and so do we. Now let's go.
I see. That's just like him. All right, Tony, full speed ahead.
Okay, here we go!
Yeehaw! I think that would be like a series of something like 5 or 6 cutscenes across the course of the game, and it's just every cutscene starts with Captain Matthews going, "What the hell?"
It'll take more than that!
Jin!
Yeah, that one better be fatal.
It's okay. I'm all right. Keep going. Hurry!
Right.
This is not helped by the fact there's no blood anywhere.
It's quiet now. I don't think it's
Yeah.
ever been this quiet.
Everywhere there would have been blood in this game in the Japanese version was removed. So then...
This is what I sought.
Phew.
And yet, now that the time has finally come, I long for the noise of the past. I long for those hectic and chaotic days that once were. But this, too, is pleasant in an odd sort of way. Yes. The time has come for me to move on. Xion.
Jin.
Anytime, Nephilim. Jin, it's time. Jin. Thank you, Jin. Not now. We're almost there. Cosmos.
Xion, thank you. I know that I failed to protect you back then, but this time, I will. I'm leaving the rest to you now. Xion.
Wills that gather into my cradle, the time has come. We go to where everything began, to the land of origin. Now!
Yeah, exactly. I think realistically it could be argued that Saga would have eventually ended up being a prequel to Gears if they'd made it all the way.
Stop whining and just floor it! The logical drive's maxed out! This is all she's got!
Or it could have been cyclical. It could have ended up being like a sequel prequel, right? Because of some time loop shenanigans.
But we still have things that we need to do. The future they entrusted to us is... Chaos! Jin! That's... Captain! 11 o'clock! There's a column! It's out there! There's still one left!
How can that be? All of the columns are gone!
Wait a minute. There's a column out there. It's fading quickly, but I detect a single column pulse.
For real?
It's chaos. I know it's chaos. They're protecting us.
What's the location?
Coordinates B03117. It's right by us.
All right. Course change. Coordinates B03117. I'm on it.
60 seconds to effective column pulse range.
Damn it! Is this the end?
That's true.
Master, have you ever listened to Wagner? This ship is a Lohengrin-class passenger freighter. Its form is like the Knight of the Swan. Tony! Over boost! Aye, sir!
Shut up, Hammer. Let's go.
Effective range in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tony!
Pew. And presumably, with all the columns gone, they would have ended up somewhere nearby Lost Jerusalem. Otherwise, they wouldn't really have a chance of getting there. But we don't know.
Where are we?
There is no EPR radar and no data from the UMN. I'm unable to determine our position.
Are we in the far reaches of the universe?
I'm sorry, is there artificial gravity linked to the UMN?
What's that? A transmission?
No way! There's no UMN, so how can there be a transmission?
Talk about obsolete communication methods. This is an electromagnetic type transmission.
Can we respond?
Yes, I'll give it a try.
Miyuki?
Yes, that's right. It's me, Miyuki.
Hey, look!
It's the Damaron!
Shion! Thank goodness! I'm so glad you're alive!
Honestly, that girl.
There's other people on the ship.
You're going already. The only clue we have is the fragmented information left in the Y data. And with the loss of the UMN, you won't be able to use any transfer flight methods. All you'll have at your disposal is normal flight. I'm afraid it's going to be a little different.
Yes. I know I made a promise to Chaos. I know that somehow I'll reach Lost Jerusalem.
Shion, may I want to go with you, Shion.
Thank you so much, Momo. But you know, you already have something to do here. You'll be working with Scientia to construct a brand new network. Make sure you do your very best.
Okay.
I think that's the first time that Shion's talked down to Momo as opposed to as if they're equals.
Yeah. Momo, we'll be gone for a little while. So take care of this place.
Okay.
What is it?
Will you be sure to say hello to Albedo for me?
Yeah. I'll pass him the message when he wakes up. But he's pretty lazy, so I don't know when that'll be. Ziggy, take care of Momo and Yuli for us, okay?
Yes, of course. Don't worry. Concentrate on your mission.
We'll see you soon. Until then.
Junior's so smug. Yeah, see you soon. The only acknowledgement you ever get is passing references in other games.
For you.
And Cosmos and Telos appearing in other places.
I'll keep waiting until you finally come back. Good luck. See you soon.
Yep. That's Albie.
So long and hard for me, and I've lost some of the things. So far I have trusted.
Tony. Alright, now I've got the autopilot engaged, I can look at babes.
My dream with gentle darkness until I could have my strength to wait for the light.
Jin, now I think I understand what Wilhelm wanted to do. Just a little bit better. His methods may have been wrong.
Yep.
But now, I think I understand the logic behind his reasons. Living the same life over and over again. But living those lives without any regrets is what really matters. That's probably what the ideal vision of being human is all about. However, we humans are really not that strong. And we know that we can't live like that. We're creatures that are much more flawed, weak, and smaller than that. We hurt others. We lie to ourselves. We hate. We blame others. We regret. But even if we are weak, and even if it is our fate to disappear entirely, I think the will to change the future is still an important one. We must try to change the things around us, little by little, even if it is one step at a time.
Cute.
And even if everything is already predetermined, it's not something for us to be sad about. No, on the contrary, the future is overflowing with hope, and we have infinite paths to choose from. Isn't that right? Chaos. Cosmos.
Ta-da! There's one more cutscene. If there'd been 4, how much of a time skip? I think they would do a couple of years, and the reason I think they do a couple of years is I think there would be, if I was looking at it, I think there'd be something to add to the dimensions between the characters if Momo had a chance to grow up, because everyone treats Momo like a kid, but she's...
I guess.
Well, let me pause for a second.
I still exist in this world, after all. As long as people, as long as the universe desires it, we will continue to exist. We haven't finished what we need to do yet. So, until then, sleep well, Cosmos.
Good night.
Anyway, I would give Junior and Momo time to develop separately and to have something like things that they don't know about each other when they rejoin. I would give time for Alan and Shion's relationship to develop in some direction so that when we see them again, we're not still in the early stages, but we're somewhere down the line. And also, I don't expect the search to be quick, right? With, like was mentioned, they're doing conventional travel right now. Unless they find some kind of thing that makes that quicker, they're going to be moving very slowly through the universe. So it's going to take them some time to find a lead, let alone the actual thing. So play with that. Play with the separation. Let some people age. And let the time have consequences. Let there be differences in people, in their physical builds, in their approaches to things, right? Like, they were totally fine having a time skip where at the beginning of 3, Shion behaves like she hasn't behaved at any other point, and the justification is that it's just later. Yeah, exactly. There he is. 07's to the lad himself.
Is gone and the night's still so dark. I'm a little bit afraid of tomorrow.
Yep. So, long story short, Monolith's off with some people that split from Square, looking for more creative freedom. And the problem was they were as indie as you get, so they had to keep finding publishing partners for each of their projects. So Xenosaga was published by Bamco, and I think the story is that Bamco pulled the plug, which is why they didn't do a 4th. And then they didn't do anything else until, or they didn't do any big scale things again until I I forget which direction the conversation went, but they started a partnership with Nintendo, and Nintendo was like, sure, I guess we'll do this. But they didn't want to localize it. They were just like, this is going to be a loser in the States. Let's not bother with translation. And the rest is history. They've been with Nintendo ever since. I think Nintendo's now either a majority partner or a full owner. I know they consider Monolith Soft to be second party, quote unquote. I think it's been good for them. But like I said, I want them to have the freedom to keep doing projects that are out there and different,
Save
and
the game?
not necessarily just what Nintendo wants them to do. I'm not 100% confident that's the arrangement they have right now. Boom! Clear data number 2. At 1 level lower than before. And I guess 6 hours fewer. But yeah, they wanted to keep going. And you could see where it would have gone. Or places it could have gone, rather. Yep. One of the reasons they didn't want to do or Bamco wanted to drop before Monolith got to do a 4 is because you can see the release date on this is 2006. So this is one of the last games to come out of the PS2, and apparently sold really badly. So that is Xenosaga in a nutshell. We did the whole thing across a couple of months, and that's it. Now you've seen it. Plenty of good things, plenty of bad things. There's still nobody else that makes stories and games like Monolith Soft, especially with as heavy as the Gnosticism influences are in all of them, not just Saga. So that's it. When I see you next week, we'll be I forget what the Talos Principle DLCs are called. It's like 3 separate campaigns, and they have separate names. The expansion is called Road to Elysium. But yeah, we'll do some more puzzles. It'll be a little different stripe. I'll take a break from RPGs for a bit. I honestly think even after Talos Principle 2 DLC, I will probably still wait a little bit longer before coming back to an RPG because they're heavy things. And you kind of lock in for a while. So, I mean, that might just mean that I take one more game in between. But, oh yeah? Was it going to be Terranigma? Well, maybe when we return to RPGs, we return with Terranigma. We'll just compromise there and just go straight for it. I was gonna do it on my own time, but I don't know what kind of my own time I have right now, so we can take that. Or what I could do is I could set up this poll thing and do the first poll at the end of the Talos Principle 2 sequence, and then force you to vote for it. How many years? When did you first mention it in Discord to me? I bet it's going to be at least 3. Actually, you haven't mentioned it in our DM. It's probably somewhere else. It's probably in the board game night thing. But it's been a bit. As always, thank you for being here. Hope you had a good time. Like I said, we'll come back next time. We'll start Talos Principle 2 stuff. We'll continue Talos Principle 2 stuff, but it'll be new stuff. Okay. In that case, we're never going to track it down because that means it was probably brought up for the first time in voice chat. Or here, potentially, but I'm not crawling VODs to find it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll catch you next week. We'll start Road to Elysium. I guess, well, we touch that when we get there. In the meantime, hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.